Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
And welcome back to Madden NFL 2005.
Yes. And this week, before we get into our game, we have a recording of a replay to show you. And so some of you may be watching this season and wondering, why does RecV5X like to drop linemen back in deep zones in the middle of the field?
Yep.
And you know, he's not the only one that does that. I actually borrowed that page out of his book too. And before we get started here, first of all, the situation here is that I'm playing defense with the Washington Piggies against the Indianapolis Wizards.
Yep.
And I believe the situation was 3rd down and 15. So it's an obvious passing situation. So I put my version of the prevent defense out there.
Yep.
And of course, my prevent defense is built directly out of the quarter 3 deep. So if you want to point out the players here, we got the right defensive end. And then we have the defensive tackle in the middle. And then on the far right of the line, we've got the left defensive end. And then that guy in the gap there is a linebacker.
Yep. So
then it's the typical quarter defense. So the two inner defensive backs are the nickel and dime defensive backs.
Yep.
And then you have the corners lined up on the outside. And in the middle of the field, you have 3 safeties. And I've told them to back up, which means now that I've got, basically I'm expecting a deep pass. So I've basically got 3 guys standing at least 20 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Because I'm expecting a deep pass. Now, if you watch how this play runs, you'll notice that I do the same thing that RecV5X does, which is I drop the defensive end off into a deep zone in the middle. And essentially, this is a 5 man-to-man coverage, so that safety deep in the middle there, right where the Piggy logo is,
yep,
he actually has man coverage assignment on a player. But because I did not man lock on time, he didn't move down toward the middle of the field. He stays way back, right? And so anyway, here comes the pass, and of course they're throwing it underneath the coverage. You can see where the first down marker is, right?
Yep.
And so the receiver catches the pass, and his momentum sort of carries him forward toward our defensive end, Brad Doss, who is running headlong toward him. And then, boom! And Brad Doss lowers the boom on the wide receiver, and the ball comes out and hits the ground. So this is a classic example of the RecV5X method of pass defense.
Yeah, the big defense.
Yeah.
Right? You just need to be big enough so that you can put that guy in the hospital so that he can't hold on to that ball.
Yeah, that guy there, he when he gets back to the sideline, he'll be lucky if he still has all his parts, never mind catching the ball. But yeah, that's why you drop off a defensive end. And you know what? This guy might not have gotten more than about 15 yards downfield. But that's what this defensive technique is intended to do, especially if you're playing with a team like the Piggies that has a little bit of a slow defensive secondary. Because when you watch this guy come off the line, he obviously just completely outruns the coverage.
Yep.
On his side, right? In fact, it looks as though probably the guy covering him is probably the middle safety.
Yeah, and he hasn't had a chance to move down.
And he hasn't had a chance to move down, so he's playing a huge cushion, and there's no way he's going to move up to stop that pass from being completed.
Yep.
So what this does is dropping that defensive lineman into a deep zone, sort of, it's kind of like basically you're giving him a short zone assignment, but it's like the way that guy in those films that you showed me some time ago described when a deep zone or short zone defender hands off a coverage to the deep zone guy behind him.
Yep.
And basically he follows the receiver that he's covering until the coverage on that receiver is picked up.
Yep.
Even if he leaves his zone to do so, right? Like he doesn't just stop covering that receiver because that receiver's left his zone.
Yeah, and he just kind of carries them back. And because it takes longer for a defensive end to drop back too, you still get a little bit of short pass coverage at about the 5 here.
Yeah, well, that's basically what this is intended to do, is to stop short crossing routes and short slants and things like that, right?
Yep.
And of course, they tried to throw a short slant here, and, you know, he turned around and he lined that guy up and he stopped the short slant.
Yep. Now it doesn't always work, but sometimes your defensive end's not having a good day or he's not as alert as he normally would be. But in this case, it worked just as designed.
Yeah, and anyway, so that's basically why you would play a defensive lineman in a deep zone assignment. Yep. It's because you're basically giving him a short zone assignment that will continue to extend down the field. So long as the play continues to develop.
Yeah, and as long as they don't have a fast tight end or something, it works well against tight end routes too.
Yeah. But anyway, I guess we will continue on to the game.
All right. And we're back.
Yes, and last week, of course, we were in the shootout with the Cleveland Bulldogs, and RecV5X's defense got roughed up a little bit by that guy playing halfback that wears the blue and red tights and has the big S on his chest. That guy alone was responsible for almost 200 yards of offense, right?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
He was the offense, and burned you for a long pass, and he also burned you for a long run up the middle too.
Yep.
Anyway, you're still second in total yards allowed, fourth against the pass, fourth against the run, first in the league in points allowed, although that has gone up a couple of points. It was dipping down almost to 7 or below 7.
Yep.
Right. First in the league in sacks. That was a weird game, actually, because you sacked those guys like 8 times and got a couple of interceptions, but they still racked up a huge amount of yardage and scored 31 points.
Yeah, that guy just had a stupid amount of toughness. I couldn't hurt him no matter what I did.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous game anyway. But hopefully you'll have a better outing this time around because we are up against the Badmen again.
Well, it would be really bad if we didn't have a better outing.
In the return match, and we're at home for this one.
Wow, they're really not doing good this season.
No.
Even in spite of the fact that they still have their all Madden capabilities.
Yeah, no, if we beat them again here, they'll be dropped to 6-4, and they might end up, like in third place maybe, because I think the Ponies when we played them had 5 or 6 wins, something like that.
I've never seen an all Madden team have this bad of a season before, and they've still got their high 90s ratings and everything. So
yeah, well, I think
it must be a coaching thing.
I think you're right though. The Badmen are probably the weakest of the all Madden teams.
Yeah, and I think it's a coaching thing. Like they're completely one-dimensional as a team. All they do is pass.
Yeah. Yeah, basically their pass to run ratio is something like 4 or 5 to 1, right?
Yep.
And so here we go, and it looks like Blaine Rose is still the key guy to watch, and they have Will Crosby at tight end.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're just going to have to play lots of dime. So that you can cover him properly, because a linebacker can't cover him. He's too fast. And I know, last season in the Pro Bowl game, I had a wonderful time throwing passes to Will Crosby.
Yeah, because they had linebackers covering him.
That's right. And even all pro linebackers can't cover Will Crosby. He's basically a tight end size wide receiver, right?
Yeah. With tight end size strength.
Yep.
Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
I'll tell you what, this guy could put up some big numbers through the air if that defense doesn't put some pressure on him. He's the type of quarterback who makes you pay if he gets a lot of time in the pocket. But it's not just him they got.
Well, they're talking about him.
He's got a few guys who can make plays for him.
I think you roughed him up pretty good the last time we played him too, right?
Yep.
But the one player on the offense that did have any success aside from Crosby was this guy.
That's because I think he has 99 speed.
Yeah, as I recall, he had almost 100 yards receiving against you, and he accounted for most of the offense.
You're all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss.
Well, the Badmen won the toss. They elect to receive, so I'm going to kick off with our wind to my back. And here we go. And I don't think we need to really look at the depth chart because we already know this team pretty well.
I'll probably take a peek anyways out of habit.
Uh-oh, I got the wrong playbook.
Oh! Well, I guess we'll pause.
Yes, we'll have to pause briefly because I loaded the wrong playbook.
And we're back with hopefully the right playbooks. And now it's raining, so that's another factor added into the game now.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I've got the right playbook now. I just get confused because we've got so many playbooks in there.
Yo, you're the type of guy who draws a different playbook for every single team you use.
Yeah, I like to have unique looks for every team. And also because most of the time, even when you're playing cupcake teams,
there's quite a bit of variance.
You get quite a bit of variance in personnel. And so what I try to do once I see what the luck of the draw for players is going to be is I try to develop a playbook that uses the strengths and covers up or hopefully hides the weaknesses of the team that I'm playing with, right? Like I developed the 82 defense basically for a team that has slow cornerbacks.
Yep.
Because then you can back the safeties way, way up. And then even if you've got safeties with, say, mid-70 speed ratings, well, they can throw long passes all day long, and those safeties will still be able to get back there, right?
Oh, they have an injury at halfback.
At halfback.
Career-ending injury.
Really? Wow.
Wow.
Well, it probably won't make much difference in their game anyway, since they don't really run the ball much.
Yeah, well, honestly, actually, I'm kind of surprised he even got injured.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like, these guys basically never do anything in terms of the Badmen team anyways.
Yeah. Well, they've got another guy who's fast at halfback anyway.
They should just sub this guy in at halfback.
Well, yeah, actually, the fullback's faster than the halfback, but not much.
He's got 99 agility, 99 acceleration.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Well, they'll probably try throwing passes to him, right?
Probably.
And they'll also definitely throw some passes to OJ Ware, because they did that last time.
Yep.
Right. Especially those wide receiver flat passes.
And this is why Will Crosby is such a threat.
Yeah. Because he's as fast as a wide receiver. And he's big and powerful, and he can catch. He's got great hands.
Not a bad blocker either for a receiving tight end.
Yeah. Okay, looks like they got an injury at left tackle, so they're playing guard at left tackle too, right?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, well, they've got a 75 overall rated guy at left tackle, so maybe you can take advantage of that. I don't know.
Possibly. They do still have the stupidly fast defensive ends.
Yeah.
So, and 99 speed, strong safety.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Let's get back to the action.
Yeah, well, they look intimidating on paper, that's for sure.
The home team.
Yeah, see, they're tied with Denver at 6-3, right?
Booming kick downfield.
Uh-oh, they're covering to this side.
Oh, that's okay. It all worked out in the end.
This will be the first of the game for the
Yeah, look, they're already coming out in something I got to play a dime against.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The visiting team line up in the bunch formation. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Pressure coming.
Ooh.
Throws on the move.
Yep, there's Crosby.
Yep.
Nice read, finding the receiver who is in single
And that's a
coverage.
DB on him, too.
Yep. Oh, yeah, he's hard to cover. You almost got there, actually, that your pass rusher on the outside just ran over that running back.
It's 1st and 10.
But Crosby is just fast enough.
Corners playing back.
See, I've been experimenting with a new defensive playbook, too. And
Lines up with 2 backs
what I've been
behind.
doing is experimenting with jammed coverage.
Pass play here on 1st down. Throws it.
Oh, look at that. He just threw it right to you. He turned around, he looked just like a wide receiver catching that.
Wow. Yeah, well, it was thrown behind him.
Yeah.
Before the game, and it's funny. They both use the word respect. They have a lot of respect for each other.
That's amazing. I never get interceptions.
Well, you do once in a while by the looks of it.
Changing the play now.
Uh-oh, somebody forgot to block that guy on the outside.
Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. He's looking with the throw. He hits his receiver. Number
That was
51.
that was just the check down guy there.
Jenkins picks up next to nothing on
I
that
didn't
play.
like the way that looked, so I just
A yard.
threw it
Third
short.
down and to convert,
Yeah, well, they
have
were
to get
being
it to
nasty,
39
dropping a guy into the
play.
flat and everything.
Yeah.
The visiting team come out on a nickel package.
Maybe Marshall.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Dropping
Or
back,
not.
looking for a receiver.
Oh, wow, where did that guy come from?
Number
He was the linebacker playing the spy there.
Yeah,
I guess he can jump 7 feet high.
yeah, well, those guys are very... Because I just basically dropped back and stood in the pocket when I threw that, too, right?
Yep.
It wasn't like I was shading one side or the other.
Yeah, that's the thing about these all Madden players, though, is they can do some absolutely superhuman things.
Yeah. Well, that was a wasted interception.
Well, that's okay.
But I think I'll just come out and pass on first down next time because, you know what, if they're going to completely and totally smother the run on, you know, when I try to run on first down, I can't be in 2nd and 13 or 2nd and 14 and that kind of thing.
It's the pass off.
I'd be better off being 2nd and 10 if I throw an incomplete pass, right?
Yep.
So I might as well just forget about it. If they're going to crowd the line with 9 guys or 10 guys all the time, they'll just have to throw against them. Because that's the way this game is designed, right? They basically force you to pass.
They're going with a form of bunch formation here. Closing in, throwing.
See that? He just outran the coverage guy, right?
Yep.
Like it was just a short crossing route, but because he's so much faster than the guy covering him, he just ran away from him.
Yeah, sadly that'll happen sometimes.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why you mix a little short zone in once in a while too, eh?
That's right, yep.
The visiting team come out with 3 receivers tight. They'll pass on first down.
Ooh.
Great play in the backfield by Perry. Great downfield.
Cedric Perry gets things going.
Yep, he thought he knew what he was reading in there pre-snap, but then I managed to audible before he snapped that.
Yeah.
Going to a prevent defense here as they back up the safeties and corners. The visiting team line up in tripped bunch. With the pass, off and running. Thomas.
See, you almost had him there again, but that guy, that running back in the backfield just caught a piece of him.
Yep.
Just enough to slow him up a step, right?
The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
5th play of this drive. Ball at midfield. The visiting team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. The defense just dropped the safeties and corners into deeper coverage. Hard to explain this one. Behind the line.
Well, we don't need to drop, or we don't need to worry about having the safeties and corners down at the line when they try to block those safeties.
Yeah.
He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Yeah, the run blocking in this game is so flawed that unless it's like a cheesy fluke type of run, then usually they aren't going to get very far.
Here's the kick. Fair catch.
I don't think I'm going to even be able to field that.
No, he just booted it out of bounds.
First and 10.
Should I try a run? Sure, I'll try a run. See if I can get a little bit of blocking.
They give it to the halfback. Hendrick stops him at the 36-yard line.
Well, that worked out pretty well.
Yeah, well, that's why I use the wishbone, because what I found is that unless I've got lots of extra blocking, like extra lead blockers, I just can't get
out of the backfield.
I can't even get out of the backfield lots of times, right?
Hand it off to the back. Hudson makes the stop at the 44.
And with this off-tackle run here, I've got Golston and Parkman in front of me, right? And then the right tackle, I guess. Everybody trades one over here, you know?
Which is what they're supposed to do.
Which is kind of what they're supposed to do. And look at that. Number 67, the left guard, goes in there and gets the middle linebacker. Like, what the hell happened there? You spun the roulette wheel and it just came up. Everybody does their job.
Yep. Which never happens.
Which never happens, yeah. Like, wow, why did that happen this time when it hardly ever happens, right?
Passing on first down. Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. Big hit on the ball count.
When you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
Jenkins, clearly regarded as one of the most...
It was pretty funny today in my practice game, too.
Yeah, you know what? When he he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receiver.
Forced a fumble against them when I was on defense. And my defender picked up the ball, and then the guy who fumbled the ball put a big hit on him and tackled him. And at the end of the play, that guy was celebrating his big hit, even though it was a turnover, right?
No one was able to get away from the block until it was too late.
Well, now they brought the safety down, so they've got a little bit of extra help down there, right?
Number 47 goes in motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it, and it's caught at the 30.
Wow, that guy just missed that dive tackle.
Yep.
The home team have yet to face a third down in this series, and they have 3 first downs.
I've been having a little bit of success running against this look. Maybe I'll try it again.
To carry it. Big pop that time.
Boom.
Oh, they only gave me a yard for that, eh?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you got to at least 2 yards out of that. That should have been 2 yards.
7th play of this drive, within scoring distance. The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Dropping back, looking downfield.
Oh, he dropped it.
He can't come up with one. John just slipped right out of
They've decided how they're going to stop you.
They've decided how they're going to stop me. Yeah, they're going to make him drop the pass.
The ball at the last second, and that had a lot to do with him losing it.
The visiting team come out in the quarter defense. With the throw, and he hits his target.
It forced me to throw the deeper pass. Eh? Have to throw the slant on third down.
Third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Jenkins with a man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Throws it.
Oh, again, right?
That was a touchdown.
We were going to score a touchdown there, so they had to stop us by making him drop the ball.
When it's raining like this, it's not unusual. Fumbles, incompletions, and stuff like that out there.
He sees something in the defense. Dropping back, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Right, makes the play at the 3-yard
Well, that's
line.
not quite a touchdown, but it is a decent gain.
Throws the ball where only his receiver can get to it.
And that's what makes him so effective. Never seems to make a bad throw. just about every pass is right on the money. If you ask me, he might be one of the most accurate passers in the league right now.
They got two guys, one standing on top of the other there.
Looks like he's changing the play.
On the right-hand side where number 54 is.
I don't think so.
He tucks it away.
Oh, look at
that.
Wow, eh?
Yeah, he just pushes forward and pushes forward.
Pushes forward and pushes forward and never gave up, just kept pushing.
Oh, that's why we have him on the team.
That's why he's there, yep. He's the short yardage specialist. Although I was only looking for 2 yards there, really. But he got me 4.
Yep.
And it's up. And the extra point.
See, maybe that's the problem, is they don't have any, like, 280-pound fullbacks in the
The
league.
home team are lined up for the kickoff.
I know you chose the replay to talk about this week, but you were kind of on the fence as to what you wanted to do because I also had one of a fullback.
Yeah, I really like it when you see those big guys run people over and succeed like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I really like that kind of thing.
To the 20.
Oh, that's a face mask.
Yeah, well,
Marker down the
Coleman.
at least he tackled him, though, right? When they keep covering, I might have to kick off to the other side a couple of times here because it seems like they're covering this side every time, right?
Yep.
They said he grabbed it and pushed it, and it's going to be an automatic first down.
The corners playing back. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. It's the toss to the right. Edwards is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 47-yard line.
They're pretty generous with that spot.
Right around
Wow.
Well, it's that home field disadvantage that we always been talking about, right?
Yeah.
Douglas, the deep man. Douglas.
I could get off my guy.
Well, that's okay. You had 4 defenders in the area anyway to stop him.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that in the first down, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this
They actually
down.
ran the ball 2 times in a row. Wow.
Split back this time. Langer comes in motion. Going to the air on first down. Dumps it off. Swings it back to the left side.
Wow. That was a lame duck.
Yeah, I watched
Yep.
a guy the other day, and he makes about 100 straight catches in practice.
Yeah, I actually had to audible to a dime there with the way that they lined themselves up like that.
Yeah, well, they got no running backs now, so.
They have to reach the 30 to convert.
Oh, there. See, they're audibling some help in now.
With the pass.
Wow, what was that?
He just ran over that guy. It was the big hurdle thing, eh?
Reed finding a single coverage in the secondary.
Or something.
Yeah.
That was terrible coverage.
Well, basically, it was a broken pass route. He turned around and caught it behind him, right in front of the defender. Because when they throw and you can't tell what kind of route the guy's running, you know that they threw it early, right?
He'll get it again. Wade takes him down at the 16-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain. Seven yards to go. Douglas in the backfield, under pressure with the throw, and it's complete. Number 20 is the guy who's there to bring him down. At the
Well, they're
6-yard
pressing.
line, the visiting team.
Yeah, they're trying.
Roll well on this drive. That's their 3rd first down. First down and goal to go. The visiting team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Drops back. Steps up with the pass. Incomplete pass. Looking for the touchdown on first down.
Now, thankfully, our flat zone guy got his hand up there.
Yep. Yeah, you know you got to play those flats because if you don't, they're going to throw it there.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Douglas in the backfield. Tosses it right.
Wow, that just kept going backwards, eh?
Wow.
3rd and goal from the 12.
Crazy.
Well, now you need to put lots of DBs out there and just play some kind of zone where they have to throw it short.
So now we have 3rd and goal. Gets the pass off.
Yeah. Good defensive stand to keep them out.
Well, they'll still get their field goal here, but there's not much I can do about that.
No, but they definitely, they pressed you with everything they had there and you kept them out.
Which would give them their first score of the day. And it's on its way. We have plenty of room to spare. The visiting team have narrowed the gap to a touchdown. The visiting team set.
And you made them take 10 plays to move 43 yards, so they gave themselves that artificially good field position on that penalty, right?
Yep.
And then you made them take lots and lots of time.
The visiting team come out in the nickel package. Allen. Paul makes the play at the 26. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 7-3.
Well, it's starting off to be a close game.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Second and 4 coming up here. Allen, the motion man. Surveying the
Oh,
field.
shit.
Can't avoid the rush.
I pressed the wrong button. The L guy there was open.
The always
Yep.
clever veteran gets to the quarterback.
Well, now we're doing this.
Yeah, it's one of those times. Sometimes these things can't be helped.
Well, sometimes the blocking breaks down so fast that the pass rush just gets in almost instantly too, right? And you don't have time to even look for alternate receivers and stuff like that.
He kicks a line
And what they did there is they sent the guys out to the flats and blitzed, right? Like
Yep.
if I'd have been throwing a pass over the middle, like a slant or something like that,
You'd have been
then
fine.
I would have been fine, right?
First and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Okay.
You know,
I'm
Johnny
okay with
always
that.
seems to be in perfect position to make a
They
play.
still get them.
Wow.
They spotted that back at the line of scrimmage, right?
I don't know about that.
I don't know. It seems like it's pretty cheaty. It's almost like the AI plays cheat cards once in a while or something.
They'll go from the I formation. Stepping up, gets the pass off.
Now there's Edwards getting his hands on the ball.
Yep. And now they're back to no wide receivers again.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Drops back with the pass. Short complete.
Yeah, screen.
Yeah, I don't think that was really the right call there anyways.
Well, wide receiver screen, they were probably hoping that you were going to be playing a zone defense and that everybody up in the front was going to be asleep or something, right?
Yep.
Basically, they were looking for a freebie there.
Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
I was thinking about running away from that one, actually, because I wasn't sure if he was going to make it in time.
Yeah, well, at least he made it and he caught it.
Allen goes in motion.
Well, they're bringing a guy out to cover him.
Throwing on first down. He surveys the field.
I knew you'd be throwing it to Rhodes.
Oh, you got it. They're only covering him single coverage, right?
And in man coverage to boot, right?
Yeah, because they are guarding the flats,
When
right?
the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Calling an audible now. Jenkins sends a man in motion.
Well, same play again, just on the other side.
Possibly. It depends on what that linebacker does. He's coming.
Oh, shit. I tried to get rid of it before he could get to me, eh? Well, you can tell they're pulling out the cheap cheese here, right?
Yeah, it's just going the other way this game.
Yeah. Because that's, in my opinion, is pretty cheap too, right?
Yeah, because you press the button way before that guy gets to you, but you can't get rid of it anyways.
Well, besides that, no, even unblocked, there's no way that they should be able to get to me that fast, right?
The visiting team are ready to kick this one off. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line to the 20.
So I guess we're going to have to go for a change of tactics here.
Well, I got you a better return this time, at least.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10. Handed off to the fullback. Hendrick records the stop at the 35. And they're trying to force the defense to adjust to that.
If they keep getting gains like this, it could really.
That's okay. We're going to score on this possession.
Looks like he's changing the play. Jenkins sends a man in motion. On the run. And he hits his target. Good connection there.
This guy has great.
Well, especially if they keep playing defense like that.
Yeah, well, you know what? The way that they seem to want to play, I'm just going to play 2 extra blockers. And if I have enough extra pass protection in there, I'll have time to throw to the wide receivers, right?
Passing on first down. Gets the pass off on the money. Humphrey takes him down at the 42-yard line. The receiver did a nice job creating some separation, enabling him to make the reception.
The defense needs to keep track of that guy a little better. He can make that kind of grab anytime.
Directing traffic. Number 47, the motion man.
Oh, look at that. The guy actually cheated back. Did you see that?
Yeah, he actually
he abandoned his coverage assignment and went and cheated back, but I still completed it anyway.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty sure that was a
AI controlled
AI controlled player there, right?
Yep.
Looking for room. Right makes the play at the 20-yard line. And they go with the defense with the run.
They're going to keep running to see what the other team is willing to give them on the ground out there.
6th play of this drive. They're inside the 20. So they're now inside the 20 and down by 3. Changing the play now. Number 47 moves in motion. Dropping back with the throw. And the catch is made. Right, records the tackle at the 8. They've got something going here.
That's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
8 is the magic number right now. Jenkins with a man in motion. Drops back. Looking for a receiver.
And while they're screwing around, changing people around like that,
Yep.
I'm going to just start the play because they wanted to swap the guy, like physically swap the guy that was covering Coleman there.
Yeah, so just snap it before they
Yeah,
can.
as soon as I see them trying to do that, I'm just going to snap the ball before there's anybody actually lined up across from them, right?
The kick is up. The extra point attempt.
We'll just melt a little bit of that Madden cheese.
Puts together a solid drive and culminates in a touchdown, and now they have the lead.
It looked like they were in sync. That's what you need on scoring drives. Everyone doing their
Then we'll see if we can
part
actually
every
get a
time the ball
kickoff without a penalty here. Oh yeah, I was going to kick it to the other side, wasn't I? Because they're covering this side again.
You know, maybe it's part of the pregame strategy. They're like, they always kick it to the left, so...
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's weird because they're like, I can feel that this game feels different than they usually do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it was defensively for me last time.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Bonus play to the right. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
They went with a running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Douglas lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Gets rid of it, and he hits.
Well, at least that's not going to go anywhere.
No.
Boom.
No, they can throw all the 3-yard passes they want, eh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the defense is real good at putting a quick end to completion.
3rd and 4. Number 5 with split pass. With the throw.
Ooh, that one was almost an interception, too.
Well, they didn't have anybody going out to the flat there, so Edwards kind of hung around the middle, and that's what you get when you have like 99 awareness linebackers.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's nobody out in his zone, so he just kind of abandons that assignment. Nobody's coming near him, and he just starts playing towards the middle.
Yeah, and he definitely had the best shot at that ball, too, right?
Yep. Too bad he can't catch.
Yeah, too bad he can't catch.
Everyone on the Crusaders just has tiny hands. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Directing traffic.
Well, I'm going to gamble that that safety's not moving down to the line.
Going to the air on 1st down. Throws it, and he makes the grab.
Because if he is, then I'm a dead duck. I can't throw it that way then, eh?
Yep.
Good, strong throw by the quarterback on that play.
Which is why I motion that fullback 2 out to the wide so often, right?
By a defender, and it's usually because he just can't hang on to the thing.
Number 47, in motion. Gets rid of it. He finds his man.
Ooh, big hit stick.
Ooh, that one
Yep.
will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
Thankfully, Golston is a running back, so he can take that kind of shit. Still get up and shake it off.
Yeah, well, I was also using the hold the ball with both hands button there too, eh?
Number
Like
47.
when the contact came.
Yep.
Passing on 1st down. With the pass,
Ah!
incomplete. So that one flutters.
How many times in this game have I completed that pass just that way, and they were not able to do that?
Well, you might be able to hit him with a slant on the left. Depends on how they come out and play this.
Allen moves in motion.
Or corner on the right.
Well, they've got 3 coverage guys on the right side there.
Gets the pass off.
Oh, come on, Rhodes. You haven't dropped one yet this game.
He shouldn't drop them anyway. He should basically have hands of glue, right?
Yeah, because he's got 99 catching.
He's got
right?
99 catching. I just don't think that a 99 catching receiver should drop a pass like that unless he's knocked unconscious, basically.
Make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense.
I got linebacker covering Allen there.
Got linebacker covering easily too.
Pressure.
Oh, I got hit as I threw. God damn.
2 tipped passes in a row.
Yeah, and that's an adjustment the quarterback has to make.
These guys are just blitzing from everywhere, and I'm just not getting any good protection in this game. Eh?
Well, is back to punt. This one is shallow and short.
Well, you almost hit him there.
Yeah, I was hoping to.
First and 10. Pressure coming. Throws it.
Oh, well, you almost got him there.
Yeah, I think that incompletion was because I managed to hit him while he was throwing, but I didn't get there quite fast enough to sack him.
Yeah.
Number 5 with split pass. Hand it off to the fullback.
Yeah, that's that 99 speed fullback there.
Couldn't get out
Yep.
of the backfield.
That was just a defensive
Yeah,
line
no
getting
blocking,
lower
though.
than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Number 5 goes to work with an.
I just think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Good play at the back.
Wow.
by Perry. Great
See,
effort
lots of
that time.
times, though, ironically enough, they'll react to the fact that I'm in that formation and audible for extra blocking, right?
Yeah, that time they didn't. I guess they thought they could beat you.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the punt.
But that's why you have the QB killer at left outside linebacker, right?
Yep, and it looks like we're going to get a bit of a gain out of that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, now you're on the 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Not sure why I'm going back to this. I haven't had any luck at it so far at all. But,
You're a sucker for punishment.
Throws it.
well, no, this time I'm going to throw the short curl to Marshall like I was going to the last time I went and did this, right?
Yep.
Have to get the ball inside the 34-yard line to convert for a first down. Jenkins sends a man in motion. Dropping back, looking for an option. Hits the pass off. Number 51 brings him down at the 35. Have to get the ball inside the 34-yard line to convert for a first down.
Did they just come out in a 4-3?
Looks like it.
Throws it, and he hits his target.
Good job, Jefferson. Holding on to that, and that'll take you to 2 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, and then unless they line up and show something stupid like this, I'll probably try to run the ball and get the clock running again. Look at that. That's an 11-man box.
Yep. I don't know, maybe they have faith in their 99 speed safety.
Now they're going to do the same thing again, eh? Well, I guess I pretty much have to throw a pass.
Throwing on first down. On the move. He's at the 20. Right with the stop. At the 12.
They should have just let you run the ball.
Yeah, probably it would have been. They would have been better off.
Quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
He sees something in the defense. Changing the play now. Looks like he's changing the play.
Well, we'll run the clock down here, just in case this ends up being an incomplete pass or something.
Going to the air on first down. And this pass is completed.
Oh, look, they're going to stop you, so now you can run the ball 3 times.
Yup.
Ball a half yard away. 6th play of this drive. We're just about down to 1 minute.
And you know what we're doing here.
The Parkman dive.
With this look, yeah. I'm going to try and run right through that gap there, right behind the right guard. Because they've got everybody stacked up on the outside on both sides, right? They must be thinking I'm going to try and run around them.
Or something.
Number 86.
Oh, of course. I'm not sure what happened there. Why there was no blocking there, because that looked extremely vulnerable to what I was doing, right?
Would love to have on his team. He's smart, he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the
And that
field.
time there was no blocking.
Didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because of defense.
Oops.
So let's pick
Yeah,
up.
I'll call a timeout here.
Jenkins stops the clock there. They're 3 yards away from scoring. Rhodes moves in motion.
What's going on with the coverage on Coleman there?
I'm looking at that.
With the throw.
They just didn't cover him.
Yep, they didn't cover him. Well, that's the thing, though, with those goal line defenses, especially if you're really
Dialing in the blitz.
dialing up the blitz a lot, is that you're only going to have like 4 guys in coverage, right?
Yeah, and against 5 wide receivers.
And against
that's
5
just no
wide
good.
receivers, that's just not good.
And it's on its way. The point after is good.
And I may not be the best player in the world at this, but I'm good enough that if you call up that kind of defense against 5 wide receivers, I will pick you apart.
I'm thinking they're going to keep this run going.
Booming kick downfield.
Oh, they finally didn't cover this side.
From the 5-yard line. On their last drive, it was 3 plays.
Nope, they're just bringing the big guys out.
The field once again.
Well, knowing how fast at least one of those big guys is, though, I'm going to come out in something like this.
Oh yeah, just play a conservative defense. Just have the right personnel out there that you don't end up with 4 broken tackles and a long touchdown or something.
Matt stops him at the 29-yard line.
Run the ball up the middle and call
Oh,
a
look,
timeout.
now they're going to 5 wide receivers.
Oh, my God. It's a clown game.
Well, you know what? They're going to try and pass for a touchdown now.
Number 5 goes to work with an empty backfield. Throwing. Incomplete.
No, they're not.
No,
Oh, yes, they are.
5 wide receivers
Oh,
again.
my God. Why?
Well, they're just getting as many plays off from scrimmage as they can, I guess.
The visiting team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Guns it over the middle. And it's
There.
Same guy making the tackle again.
Yep, that'll pad their stats a little.
22-yard line.
Well, I think we finally started to turn the corner in this one after a tough start.
Yeah, you think so?
Yep. And anyway, we'll pause briefly.
For that halftime stretch.
Yeah.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah,
Just like
and
Al.
we're back again, yeah.
Yeah.
How both teams have fared in the first half.
So you haven't allowed them much in the way of offense, right? Again, that's the second time this season that I've allowed a defensive touchdown.
Might be able to put this
And it was on a fumble by the quarterback again, right?
It's 1st and 10.
Well, these things happen, right?
Yeah, I feel bad though because you do everything except, you know, literally pitch a shutout, and then I go and give up the defensive touchdown. Wow, look at that. That was a lucky play there.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to cover that with a defensive lineman, and he just couldn't get out there.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely working the flats hard on defense today.
We'll have to wait and see how they play here in the second half. Now,
that was Jill Arrington with her sideline report. Passing on first down. Gets the pass off.
He dropped it again. Garbage. That's kind of a garbage can way to play defense. Like, come on.
See, that's why you need to run on first down. Because if you don't run on first down for a loss of like 1 to 5, then your wide receiver will drop a pass.
Allen comes in motion. Throwing. He hits his receiver, dives and makes the tackle. Another good catch, giving him 6 for the game. Third and 3. And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Oh, come on. Jeez. I can't believe that the release is that slow. Because I held that button down for like 2 seconds and he didn't throw it.
Yep.
Wilk is ready to punt this one away.
Yeah, that's just one of the things they did in Madden 05 that wasn't present in Madden 04 in order to make the passing game harder.
Yeah, well, that's like really cheesy. That was a dice roll, I think. It was basically just decided before I even ran that play that I was going to be punting on the next play. Because that was total garbage.
They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
I would rather see a defender leap up in the air and bat the pass down than have it end that way, right? Like, that's just garbage can AI. That's what that is.
Number 5 with split backs. Passing on first down.
You got him this time.
Yeah, they were trying to run the same play there, but they didn't have the room on the side for the flat pass that time.
Yeah.
The guy ran out of bounds, I'm pretty sure.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first. Kansas City drops its safeties into deeper coverage to be more prepared for the long pass. Only one man in the backfield. Pressure. He surveys the field, gets rid of it, incomplete.
No, that was a good play there.
Yep.
That's just great position.
Well, you don't mind him taking a chance like that when you've got 2 defenders standing behind him ready to, you know, make the stop if they do manage to get the pass completed, right?
Number 5 sends a man in motion. Dropping back, pressure.
And there's Cedric Perry again.
Getting another sack.
A 4th time he's gone down.
This is the 4th time we've sacked him.
Yep. Yeah, and Perry's got 3 of them.
The punter heads in for the 5th time. Here's the kick. From the 17.
There, you won't even have to do it from the shadow of your own 20.
Yeah.
2 more blocks would have sprung him.
1st and 10. The home team have been doing a great job throwing on first down, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
This is what makes their offense so effective sometimes. They keep the defense off balance.
Guns it to the right side. He hits his
Oh, did you see that heroic, like, defensive end trying to get his hand on that, man?
Yeah, I know. They're really heavily guarding the flats, right? Really heavily.
Cross the marker and then look for more.
It's 1st and 10. They've had a lot of success rushing on first down, John, averaging over 8 yards per carry.
Now the defense is getting pushed around a little out there.
Don't have time to give him the wheel route there.
Pass play here on first down. Throws it right to him.
Well, that's all right. He'll still get the first.
Yeah.
The tackle at the 47-yard line. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop it.
They've been very effective, John, running on first down, and that's helped them grab the lead.
The offensive line has given the runners some good holes today.
Passing on first down. He hits his receiver. Humphrey takes him down at the 41-yard line. He's caught the pass.
Good all-hands catch there.
Yeah.
Like glue.
Well, he better catch it. He's already dropped 2 passes in this game. Like, wow. I don't know what it is about wide receivers today, but they just seem to be having a hard time doing their jobs.
Looking downfield.
Aw,
Incomplete pass.
defensive lineman got his hand up.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Nickelback in this time. Jenkins sends a man in motion. He surveys the field with the pass, and the catch is made.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep their drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
They'll pass on first down with the throw right to him. Diving.
Wow.
To bring it down.
See that? They're playing man flats, right?
Pretty much constantly, yeah. At least you were able to get it over that guy, though.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I think that guy was a defensive lineman, right?
Actually, that time it was a number 51.
Or was it?
Rhodes comes in motion.
But he still couldn't get at it.
Allen. Hendrick.
Well, Joe Winters will push you from behind.
Yeah.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
They need 5. Allen moves in motion.
Watch that. See that space backer there? He's probably blitzing.
Yep. Guaranteed.
Drops back. Throwing. Off target, but he goes down to make the catch.
See, I sort of rolled her away from him a little bit.
Yep.
And the key out there has been great play calling.
Just because I was anticipating that he'd be blitzing, right?
Well, he certainly
The
was.
defense has been on their heels this whole drive.
Directing traffic.
On second thought.
We'll just give it to Parkman again.
Yeah, because they're showing that 2 guys crowded on that side look again.
Hands it off to the fullback. Drops in the backfield for a short loss.
Well, you didn't go anywhere, but you didn't lose anything.
I'll tell you, he might
No, at this point, with the score being what it is and the time being what it is, I'm just going to make sure I get some points here.
He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
Looks like he's changing the play.
And if I have to ram it into the pack 3 times and then kick a point-blank range field goal, then that's what I'm going to do.
Looking upfield. Number 95.
Oh,
that's a touchdown.
Oh, it's like I got to do everything twice.
Oh, look, they spotted it so that the nose of the ball was on the goal line.
Oh, man.
The center can just take it and go boop.
That is just garbage.
That's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Going to the right.
There is a cheat card called Bad Spot.
Yep.
And you know what? It's almost like they have an unlimited supply of Bad Spot cheat cards or something, right?
Well, I think there's like what? There's like a bronze version of each card, a silver version, a gold version.
Yeah,
Is there
and
also
I think
a platinum?
I think a gold version gives you 1 yard less on every spot for like an entire half or something.
Ah.
The kick is up. And the extra point is good. The home team score again and are comfortably ahead. The home team are
Well, I had to run the ball 3 times to get it in from the 2 there, but wow.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 6-yard line.
Well, good job evading that guy this time.
And
Yeah.
they're about ready to get this drive
Yeah, well,
started.
they aren't covering this side every single time like they were for a while, eh?
It's 1st and 10. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. They're having no success running on 1st down.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on 1st down.
Drop behind the line for a loss of a couple. Douglas wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that.
Well, you've been doing a good job of shutting down the run today.
Just lucky, I guess.
The little bit that they have run, they haven't had any success at it at all.
The play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Closing in, throwing.
Well, that looked a little funny, but okay.
Yeah, well, you know what? Instead of misplaying the ball, he turned around and hit the guy when he was trying to catch it, right?
Yep.
So I guess, that's good pass defense
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
textbook pass defense right there.
Down play. We'll take a look at how they've done today.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Wow. You know what? I have no idea what kind of route that was either.
I think that was one of those post corners.
Yeah, but it looked like a weird angled curl the way that he turned around for that.
Yeah, it was cut off a little bit early. Just a little bit, but that's all it takes for those ones to look weird.
Rushing on 1st down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2 yards per carry average.
No, we're not going to play the tight end game today.
I mean, less than 2 yards.
Not going to play the tight end game today.
The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable.
See, that's the thing, right? Like, I can switch sides instantly if I want to.
5th play of this drive.
Now and then you get, like, groggy player syndrome,
Playing off
where the guy kind of lazily moves around, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they do that either, but...
Get back on side.
Dropping back. With the throw. He finds his man. Miller stops him.
Well, I guess he must have got back on side just barely.
Perfectly.
And that's one thing this guy does well. Put the ball right in the place where it needs to be.
Can't figure this one out, but they just backed up their corners and safeties, even though they'll probably see a run here.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert 3rd down.
What? Those two things are not related, John.
Throwing. He hits his receiver. Perry
Those two statements don't make any sense together.
Yeah. Well, they were passing.
Yeah, they were passing.
And they did, in fact, convert the 3rd down attempt.
Knowing where the marker is, and the quarterback delivered the pass quickly.
John's just like, I'm playing 4D chess with you, Al.
Pass play here on 1st down. Under pressure with the pass. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete. He was unable to bring.
They're trying hard to throw those outside flats, eh?
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, I guess it is what it is.
The visiting team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback with the throw.
Oh!
You know, I'm sure glad he actually got his hands on that because Danny Jones was a little bit into the inside of the field there.
Oh, well. Yeah, that one was as good a chance to get. If you could get an interception on that weird-looking one in the first quarter, I don't know why that one wasn't an interception.
Just lucky, I guess.
And then he somehow manages to fight his way in there for first down after catching that, eh?
Well, that's okay, because he's hurt now, and he's got to go sit down for a while.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10. Giving some cushion on the outside. Crosses it right. Refuses to go down. Miller belts him hard.
Yeah, there's so much pursuit there. Every time they try to run a toss play, the first guy never makes the tackle, but there's always another guy right there on top of things, right?
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease.
Yeah, here we go. Blocking help or something.
Throwing short to the right side.
And stepped out of bounds.
38-yard line. Number 5.
Oh,
Next to
man.
nothing on that one. That pass goes for about a yard. Jill, what have you heard about the injury?
Well, it looks like he's out for the game
Hit directly
with a
on the
bruised
He
elbow.
suffered a severe contusion. He has ice on it right now and will not return to the game.
All right, Jill, thank you for the update. Dropping back, pressure, gets rid of it, and it's caught.
Well, now they can't even kick a field goal, right? They might have been able to kick a field goal if that guy had gotten the ball spot where he was. And now they're going to go on 4th down.
Thirteenth play of this drive, about 8 yards. Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. Pressure coming, looking for an option, throwing.
Yeah.
Pass defense.
Yeah.
They have no choice but to go for it.
They need to try to get something going, even if it means gambling on 4th down.
I played a little bit of a short zone over the middle there, and I think I took away that soft option for them.
Yeah.
So that's why he was trying to force that into that double coverage there. Oh, look, though it looked like the safety kind of blew his part of that assignment. But, I guess that's how these things go sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why you have 2 guys back there instead of 1. Because 2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah. 2 DBs are better than 1.
Dropping back, looking for a receiver. He finds his man. Hudson.
Well, that's okay. Marshall will make a living on those.
Marshall is
Yep.
doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch.
Well, they haven't exactly been giving away the run in this game, hey?
No, really.
Number 86.
Yeah.
51. Stops him at the 45.
I should have just passed.
Time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? Are we conservative here?
Maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it and falling short of the first.
Well, punting just shy of the 50 ain't that bad, though.
Yeah. Well, you know what? With just under 13 minutes to play and we have an 18-point lead, I don't feel too bad about punting here.
Very shallow punt. Fair catch.
Especially if you can back them up nice like that.
Yep.
Ball on their own 21. Giving some cushion on the outside. Douglas, the deep man, crosses it out to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short roll.
I think there was just too many guys on that side.
Yeah, well, Perry was in the backfield there, and he was kind of disrupting the blocking.
Getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their
I hate
speed
these bunch
and
formations.
aggressiveness against them.
Dropping back, closing in, throwing.
Wow, that was good. He just stuck his right hand up and just got a piece of that.
Yep.
Pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing.
Well, you're not giving him enough time to throw the really long bombs down the field anyway.
I'm trying not to, anyways.
Number 5 sends a man in motion.
There he is again.
He is
Yep.
dominating defensively, getting to the quarterback, 4 sacks.
He's going to have a comfortable lead in the sack derby after this game. But I think he had 5 in the last game or something, right?
And he waves for the fair catch.
So he'll have had 9 sacks in the last 2 games, and this one isn't over yet.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Well, we'll still have to see if we can break that, what was it, season 1 record on sacks, or season... I don't remember what season that was. Maybe it was season 2?
That's going to be tough to do because you had like 49 sacks or something as a team. Or no, he had 49 sacks.
He had 49 sacks.
Yeah, like that's going to be pretty tough to beat.
Expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Throwing left.
Amazingly, though, all of those sacks were not enough to make him defensive MVP.
Completion. That'll bring up 3rd down.
They weren't.
I don't think so. I don't think he won it that year.
For the 1st down.
I don't remember.
The defense has had difficulty
Okay, well,
stopping
this
them
time
on
I'm
3rd
going to
down.
pass.
Jenkins with a man in motion. Throwing.
And he's going to drop it.
And lost it.
He was wide open too.
The 3rd down pass is dropped.
Sometimes you see players
Yeah, that was that linebacker coverage again.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't win, right? If I'd run, they would have stuffed me, and if I throw the pass, the guy drops it,
Maybe
right?
that's why he dropped it.
This one is shallow and short.
Well, that's okay. That's an inside the 20 punt.
Yep. Yeah, just make sure you got that wide receiver covered.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Douglas. Edwards is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I wouldn't worry too much about that. They want to start running at this stage of the game. There'll only be 4 minutes left by the time they get to the other end.
Pretty much, yeah.
The visiting team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Gets rid of it.
I'm not sure who was trying to catch that pass. They had like a bunch of guys all running after that one.
Yeah, that looked really funny, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Let open receivers miss their chance to get passes.
But Ben French got there first.
The corners playing back. Douglas in the backfield. Dropping back. Under pressure. Throwing.
See, again, it's like that's a broken route. I'm sure of it. When you see that kind of animation when a receiver turns around like that, right? That's not a completed pass route, I don't think.
They'll go from the I formation. Gets the pass off.
Somebody bit on the play fake in the middle there.
Yeah.
That's too bad. I think it was his man coverage guy bid on that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think that play action should be penalized for teams that don't run the ball very much. You know, like I don't think that it should work unless you
Actually attempt to run the ball.
Yeah, unless you run the ball as many times as you pass, right? Oh, well, now you can back them up a little.
Yeah, the right tackle there was holding somebody.
You know, or at least unless you run the ball at least once every series, you know?
Yeah.
To prevent that kind of thing.
But when you come out and you throw 3 passes in a row, and then the next time you come out, you throw 3 or 4 or 5 passes in a row again, and so on, right? You know, like that's just, I don't see how play action could fool anybody when you come out, you know, and you pass 75% of the time, right?
Or more.
Made the play that time, and it was a beauty.
Throws it, and it's caught. Frank brings him down at the 45-yard line. Crosby with a decent 6-yard gain.
Oh, Crosby.
So it's 3rd down and long.
Well, go get him.
He's rid of it. He finds his man.
Yeah, 4th down. They're going to have to go for it again. Yeah, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Under a yard to go. Hands it off to the back.
Oh, yep, we made it.
At the 31-yard line. He just barely finds his way past.
And I didn't have the angle to get in there and interfere with that.
That's okay. Time is on our side. Just keep forcing them to go slow like this, and
the visiting team line up in trips bunch. They'll pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. Found the single.
They were trying to overload the coverage on that side.
Yep, they were trying.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. Falling in order.
Oh, man. Hey.
With the throw.
Well, you can be fairly sure they're not going to be running the ball, though, when they do that.
No matter what kind of quarterback you are, rushing your throws is going to end.
What I think is more amazing is that wide receiver actually managed to block Cedric Perry.
Yeah.
Number 5, looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. With the pass, perfect throw.
Well, 4th down again.
28-yard line.
5 wide receivers on 4th down.
And this is the 12th play of this drive, within scoring distance. Well, it's really not much of a decision.
Sack him on 4th down.
Yep.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on 4th down.
This is exactly what a linebacker is supposed to do on 4th down.
What are you looking for here?
Calling an audible. Passing on 1st down. Gets the pass off the 40. Diving pass at the 41-yard line.
Well, that's just as good as a 7-yard run, hey?
Yep. There's nothing wrong with that.
10 catches for him.
Wow, he's caught 10 passes in this game.
I throw to the wide receivers a lot, eh?
When you can catch that many passes in one game, you know he's going to find a way to get open no matter what.
Fullback handoff. Shepard pulls him down at the 42-yard line. So a gain of about 1.
Well, it keeps the clock running at least.
Yeah, well, like I said, you know, this is the way this game has gone, right? And I'm not going to try and force something if I don't need to.
To this point. Calling an audible now. Number 47, the motion man.
Although I feel fairly safe about calling this play.
Throws it. And he makes
Because the worst that'll happen is he'll drop it.
28-yard line.
What's amazing is that they still managed to get a hit on you there after you've thrown that.
Yeah. Well, it's a fast pass.
Come out of the nickel. Ball again. Right, makes the tackle at the 48. So a pickup of maybe 3. And this is the 5th play of this drive. About 6 to go.
Set. Ray, 53. Cowboy, 28.
Throwing. And he hits his target. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws...
Well, we're getting down toward the 2-minute warning here.
If he gets in trouble, or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
Handed off to the back. Hudson makes the play at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's okay. You had Parkman pick up the other guy.
Yep. Hey, I picked up 6 yards there. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you'll eat up the 2-minute warning, too.
That's right. We'll eat up the 2-minute warning, and then maybe we'll even run the ball here and just get the clock moving again. Yeah, definitely.
Number 86.
Oh, look at that. I got a block there to help me out.
That was an amazing block.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's worse than a boom.
Oh, they're saving all their timeouts, huh?
I guess they're saving all their timeouts.
Have to get the ball inside the 31.
I'm not even going to pretend here. I'm just going to...
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Changing the play.
Actually, I like my chances better this way. We'll try this.
Number 86. Rick records the...
See,
You know, I half think that you made that, actually.
you know what happens, though, every single time? Watch this right here. Right? That guy, that guard...
It's pushed backwards,
he's getting pushed backward. Even if he could just hold his position, I could go around him one way or the other. But when he gets pushed backward like that and he's deep in the backfield, I've got no room to go around him. Right?
Yep. No, maybe we'll have to swap the left guard and right guard.
I don't know.
It would help Parkman's run game, probably.
That would be a 48-yard field goal try. Or I could just punt it. I think I'll punt it.
Yeah, if you punt it, you can maintain your perfect field goal percentage.
Well, not only that, but I can maybe,
Humphrey sets up,
if this ball rolls dead, I can maybe,
Eat some more time.
well, and pin them deep too, right?
Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
There, just like that.
That was Mills that got out there and caught that.
So, instead of risking the long field goal and maybe giving the ball back to them with good field position, and now they get to start from inside their own 10, right?
Number 5 goes to work with an empty backfield. He hits his receiver. Carswell makes the stop at the 19. Drops back. Pressure, gets the pass off, and he lets it slip out of his grasp. The corners playing off a bit. Number 5 with split backs. With the pass, and
Now all of a sudden they're dropping it all over the place. They're gonna go for it on 4th and 1 from their own 19.
Well, they're going to try anyways.
Yep.
giving some cushion on the outside. Douglas. Number 95 stops him at the 25.
Well, he made it, but
throwing. This pass.
I don't think they have the right personnel out there to do that.
well, they were throwing it to Crosby though, so he's about the closest to the right people out there that you're going to get, right?
I know, but he's got the first string corner and the first string strong safety on him.
Yeah, well, that's probably why he didn't catch the ball, right?
And this is the 6th play of this drive.
Yeah, it's tough when you audible from a 3 tight end offense into something like that, right?
In motion, drops back with the pass.
Ooh.
That looked like it was off target with the way Crosby went to go run after it.
Yeah.
I think that was off target because of the hit he took.
Out there before he wanted to.
Number 5 goes to work with an empty backfield. Pressure coming.
No, another one.
How many times have they gotten to the quarterback in this one? That's 7 today.
Wow, that's 7 sacks.
7 sacks, yeah. 6 by Perry.
Big sack on 3rd down brings
Right.
up a 4th.
He's got 6. If he gets a couple more sacks here, then he could be pushing for the record, eh?
Not a lot of options here. They have to take a shot and go for it.
Although there's not much time left here.
Closing in, gets the pass.
No,
off.
instead we'll just
They're
end
going
this
to
with a
turn it
knockdown
over on
pass.
downs. Yep. They're going to turn it over on downs, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, if only I played this good defense all the time.
Yeah, if only I hadn't fumbled that on that
Visiting
sack
team come out in a nickel package.
and allowed them to score a defensive touchdown.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Pass play here on 1st down. He surveys the field.
Oh, come on.
This one
Overthrows it.
complete.
Boy, oh boy.
Allen in motion. Dropping back, passing to the left. Perfect.
Nice.
Mills was there to make the catch for the 1st down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another 1st down.
They're 3 yards away from scoring.
Well, managed to throw for 300 yards. Not a 500-yard game, but
Going to the right. Hand it off to the fullback.
how many timeouts have we got left?
All 3.
We got all 3? Okay.
Jenkins wanted some time to sort things out. They're just 3 yards away from the end zone. Calling an audible. Hand it off again. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. His excellent positioning.
Yeah, they really haven't done a very good job of
Jenkins stops the clock with that
blocking in the middle today.
4 more yards to the end zone.
It's funny how they always offset to the side of the smaller fullback.
I don't know. I guess they're probably
Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably. Jenkins stops the clock there.
I think I can still chip shot this one in.
Yeah, I think
So
so.
this will be a 23-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. The kick sails through the upright. The gun signals the end of the game.
And that'll keep your red zone percentage intact.
Yep. Well, this is probably just about the lowest offensive output of the season, eh?
Yeah.
This is Al Michaels saying goodbye.
They came out and they played us tough, and they had some very opportune drops at opportune times and that kind of thing too, right? And the pass blocking in this game was not good either.
Yeah, you had a lot of problems with blocking in general on the offense side.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like the entire offensive line suddenly just forgot how to play. Yeah, see, I managed 45 yards rushing and 292 yards passing, so... So threw for 311 yards, completed 76% of my passes. But look at that, the longest pass I threw was 18 yards, right?
Yeah, they were on you like glue.
Yeah. So Calvin Allen managed to salvage 40 yards on 12 carries. And Rhodes had a big day. Mills dropped 2 passes. I had 5 drop passes in this game. 2 of them by one of the best receivers on the team. Well, look at Cedric Perry. Maybe Cedric Perry will be the player of the game.
Well, who knows?
With 6 sacks and 10 tackles.
I think everybody on the defense got a tackle, actually.
Yeah.
7 tackles for loss in total. Yeah, 6 sacks by Perry and 1 by Pete, which would be me. Miller got that 1 random interception for no reason.
Yeah, that actually had no effect on the game at all. But he also knocked down through, look at all the pass deflections. 2, 4, 6, 8, wow.
Yeah, there's like 13 knockdown passes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 knockdown passes.
Yeah.
A lot of knockdown passes in this game, but they just kept throwing it into double coverage over and over and over again, right? And they kept throwing it to the flats all the time, and they'd throw it to the flats and with double coverage or like whatever. That's just what the Badmen do. They just throw, and it just doesn't work for them.
Yeah, well, there you go. See, another game where you did not allow a touchdown, right? That touchdown was given up by me.
Well, Blaine Rose didn't have a good outing today.
No, well, he got lots of passing yardage, but he did throw 46 passes, right? Got sacked 7 times. But look at that. They didn't have much success running the ball either, right?
Yep.
Then there's Mr. O.J. Ware catching 5 passes. They had a lot of drop passes in this game too, though. Right? And the fullback had the 22-yard pass up the middle on that play action.
Yeah, that was that play action where they fooled somebody.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, that'll happen sometimes with play action, though, right? At least he didn't break the tackle of the safety and run for a touchdown, because I think he has like 90-some-odd speed.
Yeah. Yeah, they only sacked me twice, but they really had the pressure on today. Like, I felt like I had to hurry just about every play, right?
Yep. Yeah, well, they were blitzing, like, all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there was Buddy there, defensive tackle, right? Defensive tackle picks up the fumble and runs, like, how far did he run and nobody could catch up to him?
Yep. Yeah, well, they've got, like, probably, like, 80 speed defensive tackles, too, right? Like, it's absurd.
Yeah. But anyway, it didn't do them any good. The Madden cheese did not help. Who's the player of the game?
I'm going to say Rod Dorsey.
No, I'm going to say Cedric Perry. It's Cedric Perry.
Look at that.
With his 10 tackles and 6 sacks. Well deserved.
Well, right on.
Yeah, because the defense played superbly today.
Well, I did my best.
You definitely did. After that off day last week, you definitely bounced back. Anyway, I guess that's it for this week.
Until next time, I'm Wreckby5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.